Greetings to all of you. I am here to explain the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Well, all of us know that Aunt Jennifer's Tigers was written by Adrian Rich, and she was quite an influential poet who could play a part in the role of feministic movement. And let me read this poem once. It's a very short poem and there are 3 stanzas. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across the screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the men beneath the tree, they pace in sleek chivalric certainty. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with the ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. This is the poem. It's a short poem, but it is rich in meaning, and this poem talks of marriage as an institution of suffering and as an institution of pain for the woman. And here the woman is suppressed in her marriage. In fact, her marriage is a bondage from which she is unable to extricate herself. The first stanza, Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across the stream. Here she is knitting through her wool, and she has made a picture. She has knitted a picture of tigers prancing or tigers in action, which are shown to be depicted on the screen, which is a woolen material. And they seem to be very impressive, and they shine like bright topaz denizens. We mean they seem like citizens of this world of green in the forest that they dominate. And when you look at their qualities, they do not show any fear. Fearlessness is a quality that is seen in the tigers that we see on Aunt Jennifer's woolen material. And they do not fear the men that are also depicted on this woolen material by Aunt Jennifer. They do not fear the men beneath the tree, and they pace in sleek chivalric certainty. Everything about these tigers that Aunt Jennifer has made seems very impressive. The tigers seem very dynamic. They seem to show a lot of bravery and confidence in their lives. This stands in exact contrast to the qualities exhibited by Aunt Jennifer in her own married life. We see the principle of contrast here. The second stanza, Aunt Jennifer's fingers are fluttering through her wool. As she does her work of knitting, her hands show tension and suffering as she works on her wool to create these impressive tigers. And her hands start shivering, and she is unable even to pull the ivory needle with which she is working hard to produce these great tigers, which we call as Aunt Jennifer's tigers. And on her hand, or to be precise, on her fingers, we see the massive weight of Uncle's wedding band. And this ring, which is supposed to symbolize love and care in a married life, actually symbolizes her suffering, and it's a big burden in her life. Marriage has proved to be a big burden in her life. And it's therefore sitting heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hands. And the ring reminds her about the bondage of marriage that she experiences in her personal life. And now let's go to the last stanza. When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with the ordeals she was mastered by. And this suffering carries on forward even in her death. And when we would look at her person in death, this terrified hands will still live to tell the story of the ordeals in marriage that she was ringed by. The ordeals here refers to the sufferings of marriage. And the work that she has created on her panel will actually live forever. And Aunt Jennifer's tigers will go on prancing, and they'll be proud and they'll be unafraid. This stands in total contrast to the married life of Aunt Jennifer. In conclusion, let us go back with the following messages. Let us understand women. Let us realize that women play an important role in our lives. Let us give them the due respect and let's liberate them. Let us give them the joyful life that they really deserve. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.